Works in the circle for Liberty. She only faced 11 hitters all of last season, hardly used in the clobbering North Carolina, including an 8-0 win in Game 3. Held in that 2 spot. Fly, that is tracked down by Madry. Fastest player in this park. She is offensively, and Jennings has been a big part of that.
Yeah, she's the spark plug. I think she is the same amount of drop balls inside.
Positioning play at third and ruled foul with Crane basically playing at the base there.
Yeah, Crane, I'd even let that go.
It's hanging around here on 2-2. So a 1-out single, and that's what makes Jennings so dangerous.
She gets this offense going every single game. Yeah, how crazy is it that we highlight 3 offense?
And hangs on. Yes, wait. That is a catch. Oh, no, she did tag up. Hold on a second here.
Her to beat them.
So Kyrie Rodriguez pops this up. Chance for Hudson. Strands 2. Here in the first, we got Walter 1. Plus games in multiple seasons. And then all of a sudden, Florida State comes to town this weekend. And Duke would love to join that list very soon as Liberty. Nice recovery by Duke there to make the first out with Freelick.
Which creates holes in the infield, creates opportunity for her. Adding 320.
What a tough turn, and she makes it for the second out.
Up and done a wonderful job. She's just an athlete, and that's why Dot Richardson recruited her.
Unable to climb the ladder, so a 4-pitch walk extends this second.
To learn to work through together. I think if she throws one more ball, I'd like to see Kyrie Rodriguez.
Now the 1-1 is recovers with the sun in her face. That's a challenging catch, and she pulls it off when we come back here in Durham. Or the dog getting all the attention of the family tonight.
Or us laughing and
the ground. And that is the strength of a drop ball pitcher. Plenty of ground balls and a good defense. So when you say bad angle, you're looking for launching.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be teammates with Claire. Definitely asked her some.
Drilled out to left. And that's the 3rd hit of the day.
Yeah, that 5-6 hole is owned by Claire Davidson.
Rachel Crabtree, and now it's Baker's turn to fill some of that role for Duke.
She has the result to show.
Now she's off a Gold's Glove. That's an infield single. And her first hit of the night. Wins over North Carolina. And you see the heat. She certainly brings it with that fastball looking slow.
These hitters are prepared for that, you know, and a lot of times in practice, coaches will.
And right hits Madry. So she gets plunked by her own accord, but 2 runs scored, most importantly. Her counterpart, Caroline Hudson. Now so shining bright here in the 3rd. Look at the speed of Madry. Safe at third base.
Applies the pressure to this Duke defense.
And Hudson just held off.
Yeah, well-executed pitch there because you have that opening at first.
Sun does swing on this pitch. She can go to first with the out recorded. Nice play by Rodriguez. But how about at UCLA, facing off against Tennessee recently? Hoop on 3-1. Works a walk. So what a change of events. That could have been 2 out. Runner off glove of the pitcher, and everyone's safe. Liberty looking for 3rd. 2. It might. Good start for Wright with a fastball. As the entire decade was the Dot Richardson tenure. Now her defense a little late on that transition from.
A little bit behind and rolling the ball over a little bit too much.
Tapia with a bunt, and no chance for Crane. Back-to-back in. Now Anna Gold up with 2 on, and she looks to bunt. That stays fair. Nice footwork by Woodard.
Of this Duke team, the selflessness of Anna Gold.
Bat. I love it. Kelly scored 4 runs in the North Carolina series. And stop by Crane. Now runner comes home. Is safe. Jennings.
You can't teach that stuff. You cannot.
Home.
The only thing you could potentially do.
Oh boy, here's a bad pitch, leading to a second run.
Hits something and bounces over Hudson. No chance to get Jackson with. And if you read Jennings far enough off the bag and understand your shortstop's coming, but at this point in the game, it's too early.
Vega gives Duke the lead.
Amina, it's the fix, drives the pitchfork into the ground. I think you just have to tip your cap to Amina Vega.
Now, so keeper is a happy camper with a 2-out double. Reigning A-Sun pitcher of the week, Carly Keeney, the junior, enters out of the Liberts for Dot Richardson. And on the first pitch, she gives up a pop fly. Has room, and that ends the inning. Not before Duke. And how about this blast from Amina Vega, making her presence felt. A former javelin champion in the A-Sun. 3-2 Jennings, and she tracks that down easily. That's where Torres have just re-entered last inning for Rodriguez behind the plate. Here's the look on 1 and 2, and it's perfect. Jayla Wright with the punch out, give her 3. 9.
Yeah, I saw Dot Richardson over there having a one-on-one conversation.
Win streaks in the country. As this all the way to the wall, that's a sharp base hit with 1 out. Make it a dive in a second. I'll back up.
A very close play at second.
Regional experience, Duke and Liberty matching up 3-2 here in the
up after that 2-run inning by Liberty, but now they get to see the ace.
For that fresh perspective. This chopper, are you Crane? Can't make the play. Duke has dead win over North Carolina, 5 2/3, all scoreless over the weekend. And he talked about Peyton St. Adri was hit by a pitch and eventually scored the first run for Liberty. Heat, big punch out.
It's a little haywire. She's effectively wild most games, but Coach Young.
Fist, and Vega's there for the second out. It is hard to square up a softball when it's thrown 68 to.
Freshman involved. So important looking forward to conference.
Plans on 3 and 2. That has all the wall written over it. Now a chance.
Caroline Hudson, the veteran.
Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up. Tapia hangs onto it.
Kurt filling up the zone, putting a team on her back.
To her conference tenure.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these numbers, it's hard to pick out just one, but of course.
Single was ruled an error later. That a hard line drive up the middle. So Tapia with a base hit. 8 hits for Duke.
A really great job by Giselle Tapia to fight in this count.
The home run leader for the Blue Devils laid down a bunt, which led to a run on the wild pitch. It is interesting. Gold misses on the heat, and she goes down on the punch out. Louisville getting national votes entering the week, so that's a powerful 6. As Torres earns the walk. So she's on for the first time 2 years. And here's a true freshman out of Florida, sliding right in. Big test for Keeney here on 3-2. Issues the walk. The bases are loaded. Back-to-back walks. Moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And understanding that Claire Davidson has beat us twice. Shake her off if you're not feeling that pitch. But if you're Davidson, you're sitting on the way.
David, there's 1. Not in time for 2.
Yeah. Keeney gets the quick out at home. Liberty tries for the double.
Now Burt holding on to it. So Duke adds angle for Jada Baker.
If you're the pitching staff in Liberty, she's just missing right around the zone. It's a little.
Keeney hits Zampa. And wow, a costly hit by pitch.
But hesitated there. If you're a batter in that situation.
Chance to cash in, the bases loaded. And Davis hits a squibber to first. Good foot race by Fortner. A 5-2 game through 5. Great night for softball here in Durham. Top 15 Duke, regional, get a big non-conference win. Whoa, and that's way up. So a leadoff walk for McManus. The rise ball is effective that time. There's a big first out. Very intense at bats between these clubs. Harry Claire Wilson couldn't catch up to that pitch. So 2 outs, back-to-back. Crane was left stranded after that double in the 4th. So we're hit. Is caught. Top. Good job by Duke defensively. With a 5-spot offensively. And it's come from the bottom of the order today. Before in the order. Jen uses the speed and beats it out. 10th multi-hit game of her career.
Their sort of culture around hitting is get all year long.
As top. Now the speed of Jennings sprints for third. Good throw is late. And there's been a power surge here of late. Use here with nobody out. Gold takes. And that loads the.
That was a good take by Gold.
Wilson the catch. Runner now comes home on the wild throw. And Jennings is in.
Young softball players, if you're watching, learn from Jennings and how good a few weeks ago against Louisville. Left side.
Ooh, Vega got hit on the elbow guard. That's the good news.
Bringing Bachman back into the circle. But also, this game is sort of getting.
Here's a pop and drifts back. Now Duke. Goddard had 1 at-bat versus North Carolina. Now gets. And Goddard goes up the middle. What a snap. Keeney gets out of it. Not before Duke adds 2.
Natural movement coming from the left side. She mixes speeds really, really well.
This has a regional type feel with the intensity, the pace. Now goes down. So Walker with a punch out. Liberty hasn't had as many chances offensively. 15-game winning streak. They are 1 out away as Walker with the backwards kick tonight, who led 2-0. Heading into the bottom of the 3rd. It's been all Duke's in. The basket catch by Vega. Duke extinguishes the Flames' 15-game winning.
Liberty with some uncharacteristic mistakes, but Duke just dominating all night long.
A little bit of small ball for the Blue Devils, power pitch.